Hello and welcome to Starzia Travels. Today I am at Chessington. It is my first time that I've actually come here on my own, so it'd be interesting to explore the park on my own for a change. Usually I'm in a big group. I come here before now with my ex, who was a brick. So hopefully it should be a good experience, and I'm hoping to run into a few people. I know Daniel Sheldrake's here today, but he's not quite here yet. So hopefully I'll see him a bit later on today, and hopefully it'll be a good day. First ride of the day here. I think it's going to be Gruffalo. They're still just testing Vampire now. Gruffalo's on a 5-minute wait, so that should be pretty good. Though it says 5 minutes, I think it might even be walk-on. But who knows? About to find out. Gotta love this queue line theming in here. It is really nice. I love all the greenery. Yep, it's going to be a walk-on. Fantastic. First ride of the day is a walk-on. Of course, this used to be the famous Bubble Works. It hasn't been for quite some time. Awesome as always. Really well themed in there. So it's been years since I've done the Bubble Works, so I haven't really got the comparison. But most people have. I know a lot of people miss it. But I do really like the Buffalo, particularly when it's a walk-on. I've got to wait for it. Now Vampire's saying 5 minutes. So far there's like no one in the queue that I can see. It's really good. And that was an empty train there going round, so that's a good sign. Hopefully should get a few re-rides on this one.
Vampire Slayers.
Fantastic. My second ride of the day is going to be another walk-on. For this one, I think I might queue for a front row. Okay guys, so I just got off the Vampire twice in a row there. I did wait for front row the first time. There was testing one train going around on just basically empty, and then I was on it, so that really didn't take long at all. I've got to say, in the front row it is actually worth sitting there on this ride. Like, it's a decent view. It feels actually kind of forceful as well. I think you've dropped a little paw or something. They just dropped some random, I don't know what it is, Gruffalo thing, and a family going by. Yeah, really forceful ride, really good. Got chatting to another park goer in the queue line, so if you ever happen to see this, doubtful, but then hello, nice to meet you, nice to talk to you. I hope your son had a good ride, and I hope you enjoyed your one back ride road that I suggested that you do, because it tends to be quite forceful on the back as well. But really good on the front row, then second ride on the second row. Still again quite forceful. They all go round again. Generally a really good ride. I mean, It's fast, it's forceful, it knocks you about a little bit, but not too much. Definitely a decent ride to do here at Chessington World of Adventures. So now I'm going to see what Dragon's Fury's doing. If this vlog's quite short, then I'm sorry, because I've got very limited phone battery. It was a bit of a nightmare getting here this morning with train delays and such, so I was on my phone a lot. And used up half my battery. I should have bought my portable charger along here, but oh well. Land of Dragons. Time for Dragon's Fury. As soon as I can remember where the entrance is. Well, the lift hill's over there. There it is. There's the station. And I'm not going to bother walking through the main queue line because I'm a single rider. And there's no fucking queue anyway. Which is fantastic. I've already got the photos going. Gonna get straight on this one. Absolutely no queue. Fantastic. Trains are empty, just waiting for people. Absolutely dead the park is today. Just done 2 rides on Dragon's Fury. Fantastic both times. Went through the single riders line, but on one of them I was on my own anyway, the other one I was with one person. So definitely not too shabby. Temporary stoppage the second time, but only for 2-3 minutes, and then it was back going again. You can see over here, obviously organising the area. I think that the tigers walk up on there or something. Either that or you walk through and the tigers are below, I'm not too sure. See what it says. It says look out for tigerific news coming spring 2018. And you can sign up to find out more at chessington.com/2018. Definitely looks like a cool little walkway. You can't really see it so clearly here, but you could see it from Dragon's Fury. And it does look like it'll be a good one. So now I'm heading off to this part of the park. Chessington's always a park I find to get slightly lost in. Cobra's a good ride, but I think I'll sit down and have a drink maybe before I go on that. A lot of spinning. So I had 2 in a row on Dragon's Fury. Oh, there's a competition thing. Just wait for the kids to get out of the way, so I try and avoid getting the kids in shot. So, grown-ups win big. I found the giant spoon. So I think you meant to put a hashtag, yeah, hashtag Kellogg's spoon hunt. And you can win to get some free tickets to Chessington. And for other attractions, I believe it's also Warwick Castle and I think Thorpe Park. So I'm going to take a snap with this and hopefully win some free tickets for some of my friends. So just off of Cobra, which you can see behind me. Awesome ride, same as usual really, not much to add to that. I didn't have to wait long, 2-3 minutes maximum, basically for one cycle to go, and then that was it, I was on. Now as you can see, like, they're basically people just running around to get onto it because it's pretty much empty other than like 2 people on there at the minute. Yeah, the park is absolutely dead. I mean, if you think about how much I've done, it's quite literally, it's not even 12 o'clock yet, and I've sat down and had a drink as well, so really, really good going on the timing. One thing I will say for Cobra is, on it you get some pretty nice views over of the Tiger Falls construction over there. You can sort of see what's going on a little bit. Looks like they're building some other structure around it as well. I don't know, tiger statue or something, I'm just guessing. So we've not been told that the Black Buccaneer is going, but you can see it's dismantled at the moment. Maybe they're doing maintenance of some sort, maybe they're going to replace it with something else. It's quite a large area, so you probably could get another large flat in here. Time now for the roughest ride in the park, in my opinion. Rattlesnake. Tiny little coaster. Still fun, it's like a wild mouse type thing. So, looks like Ramesses isn't open today, sadly. It's good for one go on. Not as keen on it, to be honest, especially now I've been to Wallaby, as you've seen in a vlog that I uploaded, well, recently, to when I'm shooting this to the channel. When this will be uploaded, who knows? I think it's quite a short one, so maybe quite soon. We'll see, but if you compare this to Excalibur at Wallaby, it's nowhere near as nicely themed. I mean, it's got a nice little walk around area, the queue line, but it's just not great. I like that little pool of water there, and it does actually spray you and get you wet, which is good on a hot day. But compared to Excalibur at Wallaby, this is just boring, to be perfectly honest, and nowhere nearly as nicely themed. Next up for me is Toon Blaster. Again, it's on a 5-minute wait. Basically no wait times all day. You can see now where they've got it all closed off here again, the tiger area. Back of the structure's completely bare. Doesn't look like they've done up the flume part of it yet much. Or there are workers up on there doing something or other. See little holes in the fence to see if we can see a little bit more what's going on here. Yes, they are doing some work up there and in the area. Definitely looks like there's a lot coming in. I think it'll be quite good when it's finished. Apparently it's due to finish in May. So that's what it's going to become. Tiger Rock, not Tiger Falls, I got the name wrong. Absolutely empty.
Something unearthly is present. The survivors believe an ancient and deadly curse has been unleashed. It is now safe to remove your blasters. It's up to you, Toon Blasters, to seek and destroy. Be aware, you are entering loud and hostile environments under cover of darkness. Expect ultraviolet light conditions, lasers, strobe lights and smoke effects. Other difficulties must report.
Just off Toon Blaster. Toon Blaster's Toon Blaster, really. I scored the highest in my vehicle. There was no one else in my vehicle. Yeah, so I sort of had to. I mean, I'm terrible at it anyway, and it don't seem like it's registering the clicks, or at least in the one I was in, it stopped a few times that it shouldn't have. Audio wasn't great in it. You didn't even really get the sounds of the blasters or anything. So, not great, Chessington. I think that needs a bit of a revamp. I think it has had a repaint, but I don't know, it's just the sensors weren't good. It was stopping. It's not the best run I've had on it. I don't go on it all the time that I'm here, but just because it's like a little shooter things, it's only really good if you're with people, but fuck it. There's nothing else to do, so why not? I've been on almost everything now. Just gonna do the last few things and then do the Trail of the Kings, I think it's called. That should be good. Zoofari up next, which is probably the best sort sort of thing to do other than the coasters at this park, in my opinion anyway. You know, stop and have a drink and go from there.
We think giraffes are some of the most amazing creatures on the planet. They can live for up to 25 years in the wild. They can grow as tall as 6 meters, that's 18 feet. And those long legs help them to run at speeds of up to 35 miles an hour.
Oh, that's nearly as fast as a truck.
Imagine what it's like to be born a giraffe. The first thing they do in life is fall 6 feet to the ground. Male and female giraffe tend to eat from different parts of a tree to ensure that the sexes do not compete for food.
Now you may want to hold your noses for a bit here, researchers. Wherever you get rhino, you also get an awful lot of rhino dung.
Rhino dung? What? Who?
Male rhino like to be on their own, so they mark out their territory with piles of their own dung to warn off other males.
Not the best run I've had on Safari, but still saw a little bit, so that's alright. The audio is kind of weird on that one as well. Don't know what's up with this area of the park, but it's not running as well as it could be. But it's dead here, so you're getting on everything, so pluses and minuses. So I had one last one on Dragon's Fury, so now I've done it 4 times in total. Just ran into Daniel Sheldrake, big up to ya, and it was lovely meeting Mrs. as well. She was lovely. I'm really super tired now, so I'm literally going to have like a ride on Vampire, and although I was going to do the what do you call it, animal walk thing, I'm super tired, so I think I'm going to leave that for now. One on Vampire. I might do the see, I can't remember the name of it now because I'm so tired. The little walk-through thing, so I've never actually done that before. And then I'm going to head back, because it's a long old journey back. There was a lot of problems on the trains getting here today. Daniel experienced similar problems, although he was coming from somewhere else. A lot of problems with the trains and with the coaches and buses and this and that, so I don't want to leave it too late, and I'm running out of phone battery. As I said at the beginning, I used too much of it. Just had it on like the ultimate power saving mode for ages now, so I want to make sure that I get back home okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point. It's going half empty. Still saying a 5-minute wait.
Attention vampires.
Well, it's quite hot now. It started raining.
Shoes, backless shoes or flip-flops may be removed prior to riding. Any removed shoes must be stored in the baggage cages provided.
Literally a walk on. Jump up.
The big rock.
Wiggly tail, look, now watch.
Nearly finished.
So guys, it is now 3:17. Park's still open for 2 hours, but I am absolutely knackered, so it's time for me to go home. Plus my phone is only on 6% now. On the way out I got a drink, which usually is 75p for a refill on the annual cup thing. You can also get the day ones, I think it's like £8 or something, to refill all day as often as you want. But I got a result this time. I went to fill up and he said, yeah, well, basically the person who served me said that they'd give it to me for free. I don't know, maybe a problem with till or something, but a stroke of luck. And also got handed a celebrate our first birthday £10 entry voucher on the way out, and I said, oh, you got any more of them ganbagging? And he did give me another one, so that's alright. So got 3 of them. So if anyone fancies coming to Chessington that doesn't have a pass, hit me up. I've got a few cheaper entry things. How long they're valid for, I don't know. But it's been a lovely day here at Chessington. I'm fucking exhausted though. So I will be really glad to get home and sleep. Hopefully sleep, because insomnia has been a pain in the butt lately.